Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria and I'm here with your daily energy reading. Happy Friday everybody! I hope you are all set for the weekend, you have something fun planned, maybe getting ready for the holidays, maybe just enjoying yourself, staying inside, just doing some home stuff. Whatever it is, we have big events coming up this weekend with Venus going retrograde, with the full moon, and of course it's still the so-called eclipse season. It's gonna last till Tuesday, till the 21st. That's gonna be like the peak of the energy shifts and all kinds of fun stuff. It's like a firework, energetic fireworks really. So I have a few decks with me today. I'm gonna start with the spirit junkies to see what's going on, get some messages for the twins, and then we'll get to the I have another oracle deck. I have my Whispers of the Ocean, and we'll get to the tarot to get a sense of the energies and what should the twins be paying attention to at this time. That's what I want to ask today on their journey. It could be personal, it could be connected with the DMDF dynamic, could be connected with mission, with anything else. And of course I've got the Hermit Tarot deck, so hopefully we'll have time and I'll post some messages between the twins at the end. Right, so let's see what the Spirit Junkie deck is going to tell us for Divine Feminines. What's the message for Divine Feminine Collective today? Got two messages. One is, I honor my self-worth by asking for what I want. Honor yourselves, appreciate yourselves. Yesterday was about being grateful and sharing gratitude towards others. This is more about acknowledging your self-worth and manifesting what you want. This is a very powerful time for that. So make sure you have high vibrational manifestations and you are high vibrational yourself, so that that's what you attract, that's what you manifest into the universe, that you want and you expect more of that into your life. And the second one is, I'm committed to bringing forth my greatness. I will no longer play small. See how connected they are. It's beautiful. I love this. They're both about self-worth and realizing how great you are, acknowledging that for yourself. If you have trouble like giving yourself some praise and true appreciation for how wonderful you are, think of it as, and part of the inner work that I'm usually advising is, approach this, if it's hard for you to do it for yourself, like just directly like that, imagine yourself as a responsible and loving parent to yourself. So you kind of can imagine yourself as a separate person and you are the parent for that person. How would you treat them with love, with care, and with support? Are you going to be too strict, too indulgent, or you're going to try to find some balance where you show support, you show care, and like your mom would say, imagine that you are that parent really. You can think about it, like what would my mom say, but that's not what I want here. This is you reparenting yourself, because of course everybody has weaknesses, and twins, the vast majority of twins have had issues with their parents in the childhood, so we can't really just mirror their experience, because to some extent, for a lot of us, it will just be regenerating the unhealthy patterns. And this is your opportunity to be approaching yourself, your inner child, with a healthy pattern, with a loving and supportive pattern, but also with a responsible one. So that's why I'm talking about the parent, because it's not just about whatever you want, I'm gonna give it to you. No, it's also about knowing, having those boundaries, right? What is the responsible thing to do now, right? If you need to take care of yourself, take care of yourself, have something to eat, give yourself enough sleep time, do some self-care treatment, some spa maybe, whatever treats your soul, you need to set some time and do it, On the other hand, should I do too much of XYZ? That may not necessarily be healthy for me, or maybe I can use my time in a better way. That's also something that you can kind of have that self-talk with yourself as a loving and responsible parent, you know? That's what I mean. Okay, what about, let's do a quick shuffle. What about divine masculines? So I did a quick reading yesterday. I have a hunch that this one is not going to be quick. So I apologize in advance, but I really hope that you're going to get the message, and you know, it's all just out of love, seriously, guys. And that's the advice I would give myself as well, because I'm part of the same collective too. Please give us a message for divine masculines. We have, there is no such thing as a mistake. Everything happens in divine order. I'm being guided to learn and grow. Okay, it's beautiful. It's also, I would say, it's a mirroring self-love message for divine masculine, but this is more with regards to do not, you know, punish yourself for mistakes, but treat them as lessons. And it's an important thing to keep in mind, because the trick is not in just pretending that it's okay and I'll just move on, but it's still taking it as lessons and learning from it. That's a huge part. Well, first of all, not suppressing the emotions around it, right? Because if it was a mistake, it's likely that it created some, I don't know, anxiety, stress, anger, sadness, whatever it was. So acknowledge those emotions and then also see what you can take out of it. And being guided to learn and grow. Yeah, it's all opportunity for growth. But that's the underlying message, right? It's supposed to create some opportunity for growth. Okay, so let's see what's happening with the energies. Please give us the energy for divine feminines right now. All right, we got Page of Wands. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already had it the other day. And I chose this fun deck. I'm calling it the fun deck, Souls on Fire, for today, because it's Friday, so it's like my version of Casual Friday with some fun cards. And of course, for the clarification, I've taken the Light Seers Tarot, because it's another fun deck that I have. I don't have much of fun decks, but maybe I should get some more. Let me know if you know of some decks that are fun and colorful. Okay, so please give us the energy for divine masculine collective. What's happening with divine masculines? We've got Three of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. I like this. Collaboration. And okay, that was too many. Let me try it again. Please give us the energy of the twin flame connection at the moment. Okay, and now we got Five of Cups. Yes, I can feel some of that sadness. But it's also, you know, half full, half empty glass. That sort of idea. The Tower at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so I can feel that the eclipse energies are bringing up some major lessons for the twins. I can resonate it to a certain amount from my personal journey, yes. And although some of those things seem to be very unrelated to twin flame journey, ultimately everything that happens in our life is related. So it's just about, and sometimes we need a reminder. Like sometimes like, oh yeah, I know that's my weak spot. Oh yeah, I know I need to solve that relationship, or you know, do something with this job that I don't like, or whatever. Like it may be a known issue, right? I'm from IT, so like we call it known issues. If we release software with some bugs that we know about, but was decided that they're not critical, and you know, we can live with those. But it's still, from time to time, we lose track of those things. Maybe for some reason we decided that wasn't time to solve them, or we were not strong enough, or whatever. But we're being reminded by the universe from time to time that those things need solving. Please clarify Page of Wands for divine feminines. Ace of Cups, love it. Please clarify Three of Pentacles and Queen of Wands for DMs. Wow, a lot of cards. We'll take them. They're all very nice too. Please clarify Five of Cups for the connection. All right. Tower, another Tower. Yes, Tower moment. Sadness, unplanned sadness on the horizon. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's cool. So what I'm getting here with these two cards at the bottom, that there's definitely a revelation about love. And I'm getting, for a lot of you, it's not even about, in this particular case, it's not even about love for the divine counterpart. It's about love in general. What does love mean, right? And I started with my speech about the loving but responsible parent, but in essence, that's it's such a loaded message. There's so many layers to it. And because I was talking about that setup as an exercise of self-love and self-care, you can imagine that one of the important points of any revelations about love is that it starts with you treating yourself with love, you know, in a wise way, in a considerate way, without any extremes, right? And that's the learning, the first lesson to learn before you can be a true loving person to somebody else, whether it's the divine counterpart or somebody else entirely, right? That's where it starts. And we hear even in the Bible that, you know, treat your neighbors, you would treat yourself. But that's the very important part that a lot of people are missing, as yourself. So if you're being hard on yourself, or you're sacrificing your needs to meet the needs of other people, how is that good treatment, right? On the other hand, if you're just taken in by any kind of urges or temptations you have, or, you know, taking an easy way out just because it's easy and you don't have to feel uncomfortable in certain situations, you know, how is that a loving and responsible treatment to yourself? Of course it's not. And sometimes the best thing is to get uncomfortable for the moment, to go through the thing, to learn to transmute certain energy, to grow, and then you get into the next level of comfort. You will find your comfort, but it will be a next level comfort. And don't even get me started what it means energetically for what's going to be happening in your life in scenario 1 versus scenario 2. Huge difference. Okay, so divine feminines, you have Page of Wands clarified by Ace of Cups. Learning about self-love. I've spoken enough about it already. I'm not gonna add much else because, yeah, I've said it all. Yeah, it's about learning, right? It's learning to follow your intuition and to follow your desires in what you do, right? As much as you can. Whatever it means for your mission, for your hobbies, like what you do for fun, you know, how you do self-care and wellness, whatever you feel guided towards, even if it seems strange on the outside or somebody doesn't approve of it in your life, you know, you need to listen to your inner voice, to learn to hear it. That's the big part of this, love, because loving treatment, like, we can talk about concepts overall, but when it comes to specifics, it will still mean different things to different people, because we all have different personalities, right? Different mind, different consciousness, and it all matters. You can think about it for yourself if you pick like a couple of people in your life, especially if they're in, you know, of different background or age, or have different lifestyles, and think about what will be love expression towards one person and another one. What would they consider, you know, that love? And of course there's love language differences and all of that fun stuff. So it's not necessarily the same set of like, do these 5 things and that will be it, right? That's why you need that inner discernment, what it is for you. Okay, divine masculines have got 3 of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. So again, collaboration on something creative and something that the twins are passionate about. To me, this is a clear collaboration with divine feminine on something. And I've got a bunch of cards here for clarifications. We have actually another page, but we also have Knight of Cups. I have 10 of Cups, Page of Swords, 7 of Cups, and Knight of Cups. A lot of cups here, as you can see. So it's also about expressing love, about making a choice in love, right? What does the ultimate love mean for me? And Page of Swords is being truthful about that. First of all, with like, this is for divine masculines, for themselves, right? And this will come when what we see here is that this collaboration, whatever it is, in 3D, right? Because it's Pentacles, will help learn all of these important things. How to make a choice in love, what is true love, how do you express your love to another person. Especially with this type of love, it could be so intimidating and even paralyzing for some people to express what they're feeling, what they're thinking, because it's so different and so much more profound and intense than it's been with anybody else in this lifetime. And this kind of healthy communication that is not necessarily about, probably not about the romantic side of it, right? It's about doing something productive together. It's about co-creating something. It will naturally create that bonding and will make easier to communicate. For the connection, yeah, we have 5 of Cups clarified by the Tower. So yeah, looks like some lessons are either in progress or coming up. Some Tower moments that may seem like, you know, it's one of those examples where the Tower takes something away from your life. And it may seem like a shock and painful, like almost mourning experience at first. Like, you know, like a loss of a person from your life, of a job, of a certain activity, of an amount of money. It could be anything that in the moment seems like a loss and you want to, you know, mourn it emotionally. It's a grieving process that is in place. But ultimately, this is also an important learning experience. This is the universe guiding you on the way, because it's the Tower is a major arcana. So this is the sign from the universe that this is for your good. Okay, let's see what the, yeah, I mean, we kind of saw what the focus of learning is. Let's pull another set of oracle cards. So I'll pull them for let's pull them for the twin flame connection. What are the twin flames learning at this time? What is the important lesson for them during this time? And this is a timeless message, so whenever you are guided to see it, it was meant for you to hear. So you see a lot of mirroring in this anyway, and collaboration, so might as well just pull the cards for both twins. We've got mutually beneficial venture. Three of Pentacles. There is an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize this relationship to benefit everybody concerned. Yeah, so for me, it's not a confirmation that you and your divine counterpart are going to be co-creating something that will not just benefit your connection, but will serve the benefit of other people. Or at least you can keep that in mind, that you can do so much more than just have fun by yourselves. You know, you can create something that other people will be grateful for. And the next one is dive into new depths, talking about spiritual growth and leveling up. There is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you're feeling about your current situation. And I mean, I already spoke about, you know, recognizing your feelings, so I'm not going to go into that again, but you got the message. This is number 2, this is number 31, which is a 4. Together it's a 6. It's about, again, it's about going into a more stable place, and it's also about service to others. It's about communication with the society, with the community. Okay, and last but not least, Hermit Tarot. So let's get some messages from divine masculines to divine feminines. What's on their heart and mind? We've got listen to your heart and I want you to choose. How sweet. What about divine feminines? What would you like to tell divine masculines? Oh, you're my everything and wait. Yes, so they want you to know that you mean everything to them. They acknowledge that, no matter what it looks like in 3D between you two. but they also need to figure a few things out for themselves at this moment. So they're asking you to wait. It's likely connected either with some inner work and some closures in personal life, or connected with setting up mission, setting up foundation in the light work. But whatever it is, it's worth waiting. And don't worry if you're feminine, if at the Divine Masculine Solution, if you're feminine, ask for some space, for a break in communication. This means that they're going to use it productively to level up, to grow, to move forward with whatever it is they have on their agenda, on their mind right now. And the next time you'll see them, it'll only get better. Okay, I hope this has been useful for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, or comment. I appreciate you all, and I'll be back again with new readings very, very soon.